So these are the fresh apricots from Andy's orchard. And now I'm going to tell you what we're making today.
And what are we making?
What are we making today? We're going to make a bruschetta, and we're going to make a salad.
We're at Andy's Orchard in Morgan Hill, and today we're having a fruit tasting tour and harvest walk.
That's what the people are going to be tasting in a few minutes. So now we're going to move on to the salad. Welcome to Cooking for All Seasons. My name is Judy Keys, and we are here in Andy's Orchard. This is apricot season, and I don't know if you can hear, but you can see all the people that are here doing tasting, and then they're going to be going out in the orchards and walking around. It's incredible. There must be hundreds of people here. So today I have my good friend Megan, who's going to be helping me today. And so what do you think, Megan? What do you think about all this? Isn't this incredible?
It's amazing. So many people here.
God. Well, Andy, and I see Andy walking over there. Andy actually had a big article, I think it was last month, in Sunset Magazine. Hey, Andy, come on over. Okay, well, we're going to try to get a hold of him. He's walking through all the people. Here he comes, here he comes. So, yeah, we're going to give him this mic, and we're going to... Come on, Andy. We need to talk to you. Come on. Okay, here he comes. Are we on? We're off. Hi, Andy.
Hi, sweetie. How are you?
How are ya? Hey. Okay, on, right? There you go. Okay, Andy, give us an idea. Where are we? What are we doing here? Give us a little bio on what's happening here.
Okay. We're at Andy's Orchard in Morgan Hill, and today we're having a fruit tasting tour and harvest walk. And the focus is on apricots today. Although, Mother Nature throws you a curve every once in a while, so the apricots were a little early this year, and then we also had this heat last week.
Oh yeah,
and so that tends to affect the apricots. But we still have a great turnout.
Hundreds.
We have probably 80 or 90 different kinds of fruit to taste here. Not just apricots, but also plums, peaches, nectarines.
Where's the furthest? What fruit do you have that comes from the furthest away? I'm curious.
Well, it all comes from my orchard, but as far as where it originates, there's some apricot varieties that come from China and Central Asia.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure the people
they've been
really
gathered
know that.
here. So we have a really great collection of different varieties, and the focus at Andy's Orchard is to grow a lot of different varieties. Most of them ones you can't get at a supermarket or even a farmer's market. These are extremely rare in some cases, and we tree ripen them so that you get the most out of the flavor. A lot of people don't realize that fruit develops the most flavor and sugar content the last few days that they're on the tree.
Oh.
So if you're used to getting supermarket fruit, that's really hard because they pick it kind of immature. This will be a vast new world that's open to you because the flavors are there. Everything is selected based on flavor.
But you do this for cherries, for apricots, for peaches. Do you do another? I know you do at least 3 a year.
We do at least 3 a year, sometimes 4, but there's the earlier one that we had this year was on Father's Day, and it's traditionally been on Father's Day. It's for cherries.
We did a show, I think, on cherries.
Exactly. Yeah. And it tends to be a little bit of overlap, but the focus is on cherries for the first one. The second one is on apricots, and then the next one is kind of runs the whole range of peaches, nectarines, and plums, because it's kind of mid-season for most of those fruits.
Well, I can't believe. I mean, you have hundreds of people here today.
I know,
it's hundreds.
It really
and
is.
Talk a little bit about Sunset Magazine. Like I said, he was in Sunset Magazine. They came out. They did a big article on you. And weren't you awarded some award, Pitman or something like that? Yeah, tell the people. Tell them.
I don't know. There's an award in my.
And what was it for?
In my store.
What was
there was a couple. One was for Cherry Man of the Year, but that's old news. That's
I know. It's okay.
2009, and then last year I was awarded something from a fruit society.
Right.
And it's a big loving cup for contributions to the work that I do for them. We develop a lot of new varieties here. So that's another thing we do, but it's always based on flavor. So we have some new peaches and nectarines. Really taste great. It's not like the varieties that you grow or that you buy in a grocery store. So.
Oh, well, I can't tell you how wonderful all this is, and I know all these people are out here are totally enjoying themselves, and they're all snacking on your wonderful fruit, of which I hope later there'll be some left so we can taste some.
I think there will be.
Oh, well.
Also, they have the opportunity to go out in the orchard too, and we have a harvest walk. It's not a traditional U-pick where you go out and pick a lot of fruit. They're a guided tour, and they get little buckets, and if they like the fruit that they taste, they can pick some and bring it back home with them.
Well, you know what's good is that I noticed that there's a lot of kids here, and I know Megan, as a child, when you were younger, did you realize that fruit came from a tree? I'm not sure that all kids realize that fruit does come from a tree, and when they come out here, they see how it grows. It's an educational experience, sure.
Yeah, exactly. We even have a whole wagon over here that has educational displays. Tell people about apricots and how they're grown and how pits are used. The apricot pits are used.
Oh.
And all kinds of neat educational things. Kids are free here. Any child that's under 10 years old, they're admitted free because we want them to get that experience, being able to pick a fruit directly off the tree, so they know where that fruit comes from.
I agree with you. Well, Andy, I can't thank you enough for having us here today.
You're welcome.
And I used your apricots, and I used your cherries.
Yeah, those look fabulous. Looks like you're really gonna.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a little tasting later.
Okay.
So, but thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Now, is Clem gonna get mad at me if I give you a kiss?
No.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks, Megan.
Okay, we'll be right back in a minute. Okay, we're back, and now I'm going to tell you what we're making today.
And what are we making?
What are we making today? We're going to make a bruschetta, and we're going to make a salad. Okay. First, I'll tell you about the bruschetta.
Okay.
The bruschetta consists of, when you go to like an Italian restaurant, and they always has the tomatoes and the basil and all that kind of stuff on it, and everything, and the garlic and everything. Okay, so we changed it up a little bit. So what we're going to make is we're going to use ricotta cheese, we're going to use mascarpone, we're going to use some orange marmalade, and some basil.
Wow.
So that's going to be basically the tomatoey type of creamy type of whatever you guys like to put on it type of stuff. But I made this combination and I really liked it. I thought that while it was a little sweet, it had that savory moment in it from the basil. And then we're going to put a piece of fresh apricot on it, and we're going to put from a cherry preserve.
Okay.
Or this is black tartine cherries that you can get over here at Andy's Market, but you could use any kind of cherry or berry, anything, because I think that it sort of accents the apricot and adds a little bit of extra flavor to it. So that's going to be the bruschetta. Then we're going to make a salad that was going to consist of romaine lettuce, apricots, pecans, toasted pecans, dried cherries, and some feta cheese. But then the dressing is going to be made with some of these little tiny sweet mini peppers and some white balsamic vinegar, olive oil, and some salt and pepper. It's very plain, but what's nice about this salad is it's going to taste wonderful with like a grilled chicken or grilled shrimp, anything. And by itself too. But it's you could use it for like a luncheon or a dinner or something like that.
Light dinner.
Yeah. The bruschetta is neat because It, on the other hand, would be really good with like a glass of white wine or some champagne, like in the morning or in a, for luncheon. So you could actually use both of those together for a really nice luncheon or brunch.
Right.
So let's get started here, and I'm going to show you how I make the filling. I don't have to show you how to grow the apricots. That you got to buy, and you got to get your own jelly. I'm not going to show you how to make jelly, but I will show you how to make the filling. So it's sort of a half and half.
Okay.
So it's about equal parts of ricotta cheese to equal parts of mascarpone. Now, a lot of people don't know what mascarpone is, and once you've tasted mascarpone, you'll never go back because it is incredibly flavorful. It's like an Italian cream cheese. It's very rich, as you can see, and it just has a wonderful flavor. You can use it in savory dishes. You can toss it with pasta. I've used it like when I've made like eggs in the morning, and I could put vegetables in the eggs, and then I'll put like a big dab of mascarpone. I know it's fattening. Okay, this is not no fat. You cannot buy non-fat mascarpone. They don't make it. They just don't make it. But so then we're just gonna. You want to stir this around.
Yes.
And while she's stirring that, we're just going to take you don't want to put a lot of basil in it because you just kind of want that sort of background hint of it. But then again, and see, we're trying to get this open. But if you like a lot of basil, go ahead. But I actually kind of made this so that it kind of has that back flavor of some herb. So I know it's going to look like I'm being really chintzy with it, but basil can be really strong. So what I would suggest that you do is before you start putting it in, maybe take a little end of it and taste it yourself, because you don't want it to be, I think that basil, there's all different kinds of basils. There's Thai basil, there's, Italian basil, there's sweet basil, there's this, when you go, there's all kinds. So you need to taste the basil that you've either grown or purchased to see if what the flavor is. So we're just going to chiffonade this, which means, here, let me move this. Just trying to get this cut as fine as we can. So it sort of, blends into. So we're just going to kind of give it a rough chop here. All right. There you go. And the next thing, I just decided that it needed a connection with the apricot, something a little bit sweet but not too sweet to sort of balance it out. So this is what I made. I made orange marmalade. My mom has an orange tree in front of her house that must have 1,000 oranges on it. So I made my own marmalade. But you can use store-bought, or if you don't like marmalade and you don't like orange, you actually could use some apricot preserve or something in there. The only thing I don't think I would add to it would be something like, because we're putting the cherry on the top, but if you wanted to put the cherry in it, I guess you could do that, but it will change the color. This is real pretty. It's kind of,
right.
Can you see that? It's real milky looking. It's real pretty. And then I'm going to put some of this in here. So you could really use any kind of preserve that you like. I liked the flavor of the orange marmalade. And you're not trying to make it taste like an orange. What you're trying to do is get the background of the flavor to sort of complement it. So, yeah, see, now you can see how pretty that is. So then, what we're going to do now is, we are serving samples of the things that we make, so we have things that are cut up already. So here's some of the bread that we made, and I decided this time, most of the time when you make a bruschetta, they toast it with olive oil and garlic. Well, I kind of wanted something a little richer, and I'm not I'm not trying to push people into using a lot of butter, but in this case, I think that the butter complements the flavor. If you don't want to use butter, use olive oil. But I liked the flavor of the butter.
Right.
And all we did really was we just melted butter. We just wiped it real lightly and toasted them. But we didn't toast them hard as a rock. They're kind of still a little bit soft. I felt that would be better. What do you think? We were
Well, you
testing.
don't want to bite into something that's rock hard. You
Yeah,
want something
it just didn't call for something that was really rock hard. So the butter had a tendency of keeping things a little bit softer.
Okay.
So if you want to go ahead and put a little bit of the mixture on there. Then we're going to top it with slices of the fresh. We really should. Okay, this, if you put this in the refrigerator at home and let it chill, it'll get more solid. And then what we did was Megan did an incredible job of piping onto the little breads because it goes much faster that way. So if you can get a piping bag.
Just any icing piping bag, fill it up, and away you go. If you have a party for a bunch of people, takes no time.
Yeah, because that really, I mean, we did like about 125 of these in no time at all. Of course, you have to take time to put the apricot on and everything, but by piping it on, it's much faster and it's not as, you don't have to keep picking things up with your hands either. So here, excuse my fingers. So these are the fresh apricots from Andy's orchard. They really do. This, I was just, it was just in a moment, I thought to myself, what could we make that would be visually, nice to look at and also really flavorful, but not a cake or a cupcake or something like that. I kind of wanted to make something that you could use with, like I was saying before, with wine, champagne, sort of a brunch type of hors d'oeuvre, or a hot summer night, and you want something sweet, but you don't, you kind of just have a taste for something else. That I thought this would be the best thing. And then what we did was we indulged ourselves, and we took a little bit of this cherry jam. And like I said before, if you don't like cherries, or you don't want to put it on, that's fine. A little bit of a berry. It's just for color, but it adds that extra little kick.
Sweetness, yeah.
A little extra sweet to it. So we put a little dab, and it really does look pretty. I think it looks. So what do you think?
Looks delicious.
Okay, we're hoping that.
So
the,
anyway,
first group would have returned.
I'm gonna let
They haven't.
I'm gonna let you take a look at those.
Anxious,
And actually, I'm gonna ask Megan
have you get started
to
with,
be the taster.
my old friend Don.
So go ahead, Megan, take a taste and tell me what you think.
Engineer. Thinks he knows a lot about fruit. He calls me up every night and asks me questions.
Good? Tasting good?
So,
She likes it.
anyway, he's a good guy and he's very knowledgeable.
So don't you think that's totally something that you could serve like in the morning? Actually, you could actually just put the bread in a basket and put the mascarpone and the ricotta cheese on the side and put different fruits. If you couldn't get apricots, you could put any kind of fruit, but I really think you need to put fresh fruit on it. I think that is really the trick. So people could actually make their own, and if you didn't want little breads, you could actually use a slice, like a slice. Don't make it too thick. I wouldn't do it too thick, but you could actually use a slice of a sweet dough bread or a sourdough, and sort of instead of toast and jam, you would have this. So you'd have the mascarpone mixture as as instead of butter.
Right.
Right? I think so. I think that's a good idea. You have your beautiful orange juice and nice champagne and some scrambled eggs and some bacon, and this is your toast. Hey, you got it made. Then, if you were going to do it like at lunchtime or brunch, you could add the salad. And I tell you, in about 2 minutes, we're going to bring up the salad again and show you how we did it. Okay? We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I just want to show you what the bruschetta looks like. So you're having a party. Look at how beautiful. Look at how beautiful this looks. So what I'm saying, like I said before, you could either pre-make them, or you could put, you know, the cream, the mascarpone and the ricotta and the basil and the orange in a beautiful bowl, and then put your cut fruit and then your jams and then your bread, and have people make their own, or you can do this. So it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like what you like to do. So what happens is that, like I said before, the mascarpone and the ricotta actually act like butter. But I really honestly think that buttering and toasting the bread first really does make it, because you get that little hint, that little taste. Don't you
Savory,
think?
yeah.
That little taste of butter in the background. So that's what the people are going to be tasting in a few minutes. So now we're going to move on to the salad. So give me 1 minute, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, a salad for 500. Well, not really, but salad for a good 100, I would say. What do you think?
Right.
So what we did was, this is romaine lettuce. And the reason why I use romaine lettuce is because it's a little heartier than, you could use some of the baby lettuces, but it might be a little bit, by the time we put in the apricots and the cherries and the nuts and the feta cheese and the salad dressing, it could be it would be too heavy, you know.
Right.
I think. But if that's what you like to try, go ahead and try a mixture of baby lettuces. I like I said, we used romaine because we thought I think that stands up a little bit heartier. So what we did, this is what we did. We cut up many apricots. Beautiful, huh? Can you guys see these? And so what we're going to do is, basically we're going to mix these in. And this is, I can't tell you exactly how much to put in, because it's really up to you, how dense you like, how much apricot flavor you like. You don't have apricots? Peaches, nectarines, any of the fruits, any of the plums, actually even, and I'm going to tell you this, something like cantaloupe. Maybe not watermelon, because watermelon's a little too watery and it'll absorb, but your cantaloupes, your honeydews, any of the heavier melons, more solid melons you could use in this. So we're going to put, I don't know, I know you guys can't smell this, but, and there's Andy, he's watching me. Isn't that beautiful? These are your beautiful apricots. Just from cutting the apricots, the fragrance is fabulous. Then, then we're going to put in, these are roasted and chopped pecans. You don't like pecans? You like almonds? You like walnuts? Any kind of nut. I think the nuts taste good in it because they add a crunch to it. But if you're allergic to, or you don't like nuts in your salad, it's kind of up to you. So we're just going to kind of, like I said before, it is kind of difficult to say exactly how much of everything to put in. So obviously, if you're cooking for your family, the best thing to do is sort of experiment, I think. You know, just kind of taste it as you go along. Now, this is the piece de resistance on top of the apricot. We got dried cherries, and these are dried cherries. Not dried cherries, you don't like dried cherries? Cranberries, raisins, anything, any kind of dried fruit. And the other thing is that I was thinking to myself, what if you wanted to make this like during the winter time? Instead of using fresh apricots or fresh fruit, you could actually use dried fruits. And what I would do is, in the salad dressing, which I'm going to tell you about in a few minutes, you could actually reconstitute the dried apricot or whatever kind of dried fruit you want. You know, during Thanksgiving, you could use pears, you could use anything, you know? So we're gonna put in, look at these beautiful dried cherries. You wanna taste one?
Sure.
Come on, we want everybody in the pool. And since we do have quite a bit, I'm gonna actually add a few more. So if you wanted to, like I said, you could use any kind of dried fruit that you wanted, and like if it was during like Thanksgiving or something and you wanted to do something festive, like dried pears, you could use dried apricots, dried pears, anything. And you could also do a tropical thing. They have like dried papaya and dried pineapple. I mean, there's all kinds of dried fruits nowadays. You could actually use fresh pineapple in this too.
Good, yeah.
I mean, I think it would be good. Okay, so as you can see, this is kind of the way it's gonna look, and obviously we're gonna toss it in a few minutes. And then we're gonna make the salad dressing. And the salad dressing, very easy. They are, see these little tiny chilies? They look like this. And all I did was put a little bit of olive oil on them and roast them in the oven. I chopped them up, put it with some extra virgin olive oil and some white balsamic vinegar, salt and pepper. And that was the salad dressing, because the peppers are not strong, but they really bring out the flavor of the apricots. So let's go ahead and give this a toss. I mean, this is a salad. So I know you're not going to be making this at home like this. So let's see if we can do this kind of gently without flinging it all over the place. But I really wanted you to see, when you're cooking for a lot of people, and we're cooking for a lot of people here, exactly what it looks like. You know, it is when you cook for a large group of people, it's just a matter of doing it and really sort of figuring out things by the ounce of how many ounces. Like if you're doing meat, it's about 8 ounces per person. But in salad and stuff like that, it's a little difficult, because there's some people that don't eat salad, like my husband, and there are other people that eat a lot of salad. So it does make things a little bit more work. But the more you do it, the better off you are, the more you learn. So how's that looking?
It's great.
You think we need some more? Oh, look at them. Okay.
It's a workout in itself.
Yeah. I think we could use some more apricot in here. Let's put some more apricot in here. Let's use it all, so everybody gets a taste of it. I know it looks squishy, but it's really good.
That's one?
Yeah. And the color is beautiful. I don't know if you can, I hope you guys can see the color of this. You know, all the beautiful, apricot color, and the color from the cherries. And then we're going to put the feta in, and that's going to bring out a whole nother. If you don't like feta, I've tried it with Parmesan, and that was good. So it's kind of up to, you have to kind of, when you're doing things like this, you have to kind of listen to your family and see what they like. And especially the kids, and if they're going to eat it, let them help you, because there's nothing to this but tossing. And then they get excited because they can say, oh, look what I made, Mom. So, how's that? Okay. Now, let's go ahead, put our feta cheese in. I like the feta cheese. It has a little bit of a salt to it, not too much. And it looks pretty. And it tastes good. So you want to go ahead and toss that?
Sure.
And I'm going to go get the salad dressing and we're going to put that in. How's that looking? Do you think we need some more? Some more cheese?
Maybe a little bit more.
A little bit more. Like I said, if your family's not fond of a particular cheese, then pick something else. The other one that would be really good in this would be a blue cheese. That would be really good, I think. Smells nice. How's that? A little more?
A little bit more.
All right. So, let's see. Okay, now I know this looks like a lot of dressing. It is a lot of dressing. And the reason being is down at the bottom, I don't know if you can see, but these are the chilies that I roasted and put in. So you want to make sure that you get those in there. So this is what the chilies, they're sweet. Now, if you do like, you know, a regular bell, that's fine. But I really preferred the bell pepper. You have to be careful because sometimes it will overtake the flavor of things. These chilies complement. Plus, not only that, but the colors are just absolutely beautiful.
And you roasted them in the oven?
I just roasted them in the oven at about 350. And if you have a barbecue going and you want to make the salad, throw them on the barbecue. And all this is, like I said, is the olive oil and the white balsamic vinegar. You want to give that a toss and let's see how we're doing. It's hard to sometimes gauge exactly how much salad dressing you're going to need for a salad, but it won't hurt because you just put it in the refrigerator and keep it for another day. So it's not like it's going to go to waste. How's that looking?
Looks coated. It's good.
I don't like half-dressed salads. Some people don't like salad dressing on it. I like salad dressing on it. I don't want it to be dry or looking for that piece that's got the dressing on it, or having to say to the waitress for the fourth time, could you just bring me a little bit more salad dressing, because that's annoying to me. So, salt, pepper, extra virgin olive oil, white balsamic vinegar, and roasted peppers. That's it. That's all I put in. Nothing else that's fancy. So I think, whoa, this is some salad, folks. I hope you're gonna like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it its last toss. Any other questions? Can I answer anybody's questions? Anybody want to know anything? No? Okay, we know we roast the peppers in the oven or on the barbecue. Fine. Chop them and add it in extra virgin olive oil, white balsamic vinegar, salt, pepper, and romaine lettuce, chopped apricots, like I said before. You could use wintertime dried apricots, any kind of dried fruit that you want. In this one, we have the fresh apricots, the wonderful cherries, we've got pecans, and we've got the feta cheese in there. So we're gonna be ready to go in a few minutes here. We're gonna set up, you're gonna be tasting the bruschetta, and then we're going to be interviewing you while you're tasting it. So if you're gonna taste it, you gotta talk. Yeah. Okay? All right, we'll be right back. Okay, here we are.
Yes.
We're at Andy's Orchard and we're going to be tasting what we just got through making. I just want to ask you guys, hi, sweetheart. She's very bashful. These are some friends of mine. This is Judy. Say hi, Judy.
Hi.
And
Sarah, Sierra,
and
Layla.
and Layla. And I want to ask you guys, how did you like the orchard?
It was awesome.
Oh, you had a good time.
Awesome.
It was
Did you have
fun.
fun?
Yes,
Did you have fun?
it was
Kids have-
fun.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so let's have a taste, okay? Should we have a taste? Let's have, oh, go ahead.
Can I give a little one?
No.
That's okay. I'll try it.
Okay, so they're gonna taste it right now, and we're gonna get an answer on how I did. This is a little bit tense for me, because once in a while, not everything turns out. But this time, I'm really hoping that everybody likes it.
You got some thumbs up from the kids. You want a bite? It's delicious.
Okay, so now let's taste. Okay, can you guys? Oh, I don't know how you can do that, but
I'll manage.
Judy said she can manage. She's gonna taste the salad.
The kids don't want salad.
You don't want salad? That's fine. That's okay. So, but we're gonna get a candid. Oh, I'm a little nervous now. Well, I'm.
You sure you don't want the salad?
Is it good?
It's delicious. Do you want some salad?
But well, thank you, Judy,
you
for
for
coming.
having
I really
us.
appreciate you being here today.
Thank you.
Okay, girls, I'm glad you had a wonderful time. Okay, and we'll see you soon. Okay. Bye. Bye. Okay. I'm 1 for 1 now. I'm 1 for 1, 2, 3. I'm okay now. Okay. I just want to say, next victim. Come on down.
Of course, I've been waiting
And your name?
Helen Maloney.
Helen?
I'm Judy's
I know
mother-in-law.
your son is Con.
Yes.
Right? And that's Judy's husband.
Yes.
And thank you for being here today.
You're
And you
welcome.
came from?
San Jose.
From San Jose. So here you go. Let's try. No, she's got one for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Oh wow. I got a oh wow. Oh good. I got an oh wow. What do you think?
I love the basil and the mascarpone. It's so
Yeah, it is. It's sweet, but it's not
sweet.
Right. That's
Yeah.
that's the kind of thing I was going for. Something that wasn't sugary.
it's light,
Oh, good. I got a light.
very light,
Oh, thank you.
and refreshing on a hot day. It's
Yeah,
really
good.
nice.
And
Very
here.
nice. Okay.
Have a salad. I know. I know. This is
Okay.
kind of a difficult kind of a.
I watched you make this, but I didn't see everything that went into it. Oh. The feta cheese is delicious. And the
feta cheese is delicious.
fruit is
The-
outstanding.
the
Yes.
combina-
the
I didn't-
combination of the fruit and the lettuce
Yeah, it has some pecans in
and
it,
the pecans.
and some sweet peppers.
It's absolutely delicious.
Oh, thank you. Oh, good. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very
And you have a wonderful son
Oh, thank you.
and daughter-in-law too. Next.
Hi, my name's Karen,
Hi, Karen. And where are you from?
Santa Cruz.
Ooh, from Santa Cruz. All right. Go ahead and have a taste.
Oh wow, this is fabulous.
Is that tasting
Oh.
good?
Yeah.
I know this is kind of a difficult thing, but if you want to taste the salad, or you want to come back and tell me how you like it, or if you want to stand here and try to see.
wanna try
I know it's kind of a balancing act. I'm kind of.
Fabulous.
You like that?
I'm taking you home. She's
Re-
coming with me.
Really good with some barbecue chicken and some shrimp on it.
It's excellent.
Really good. Thank you. Ooh, I'm 100% so far so good. Come on in, girls and guys and everybody.
I want to go for the salad right away. I watch you put it together.
And your
this,
name is?
I'm Connie Gladys.
Gladys.
And my husband Randy from
Hello.
Oh, from San
Yes.
Francisco. Oh, here.
The salad looks so fun when you put it together. Oh my
Thank
God.
you. This is my second time here.
This is your. Oh, you've been to Andy's before.
Yeah, we went to Cherry.
Oh, cherries. So what do you think?
Oh, wow. Wow.
Wait, she has to have another bite. That might mean something. Did I? I mean, you can be honest. Did I pass?
Can I be honest?
A little more salt. A little.
No, a little bit more.
balsamic vinegar.
A little bit more, a tiny.
Because I like it.
Oh,
that
okay.
way.
So, okay, that's good. That's
Okay.
good. So that's what I meant. It's kind of difficult when you're making salad dressing. Everybody has to kind of do their own taste. I have to be careful because I'm serving a lot of people.
The feta cheese is overpowering.
The feta cheese, yes. See, now some people really like that
That's
overpowering
right.
taste. So I would suggest maybe instead of using feta cheese, use Parmesan.
Okay.
Or an Asiago or something. You know,
Yeah,
it's kind of up to
Maybe
your
for the
taste.
Kids, I would go use the Parmesan.
Yeah.
Small kids.
Would you like to taste?
No, thank you.
Would you like to taste?
Would you like
this?
to try this one, Gladys? My hands are not
Oh,
free.
would you like one? Okay. This man would like one.
Otherwise, it's
Okay.
so good. I like it. That's right.
Yeah, good chicken.
She likes it.
Shrimp.
It's
Good.
right for her.
Good.
Thank
good.
you. Thank
Thanks,
you so
ladies, for
much.
coming. Thank you for coming from San Francisco.
You have a special dressing for this, or you have?
Just real easy. Balsamic vinegar, olive oil, the sweet peppers, salt and pepper.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Pretty easy.
Very good.
Down the recipe.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Thank you for coming. Have a wonderful day. Come on down. And I'm talking to
Patrick from Turlock.
all the way from Turlock. Oh my goodness. What are they? Oh, I know. Don't they have a really good sausage place in Turlock?
Yes, they do make sausages in Turlock.
They
yes,
do.
They
I've been through there.
They grow a lot of almonds too.
Oh, okay. So here, try this.
Okay. It's like a dessert.
Yeah,
Oh my
it is. But can you
gosh.
imagine that with a nice glass of white wine?
Sure.
Or a little glass of champagne in the morning, or a mimosa or something like that? See, I'm
Absolutely.
looking at that. And some
yum.
salad for you, too.
Thank you.
I know it's kind of a balancing act. I keep saying that. I feel kind of bad, but. Are you related to the Khans? Are you Khan's brother?
Yes.
You know, I looked at you and I thought to myself, I know that face from someplace.
That's really nice.
Do you like
Very
that?
refreshing salad.
Okay. I'll make sure he has a recipe so he can cook it
Thank
for
you.
you. All right.
Sure.
Thanks for coming. Come on down. And we were talking to
Piper
from
Cupertino.
From Cupertino. All right.
So what does it have?
This is mascarpone and ricotta cheese with orange marmalade and basil, fresh apricot, and a little cherry jam.
Wow. That's good. I love mascarpone.
See, mascarpone. Mascarpone is the thing. I'll tell you.
That's so good.
And I know it's kind of hard to balance, so if you want to come back later and, oh, look at, that's my kind of woman. She just eats it. Just put it in your mouth and eat it and enjoy it. Take your time. I don't want to have it, I don't want to have anybody resuscitate somebody for salad. What's in it? It's apricots and pecans and dried cherries and feta cheese.
Sounds wonderful. That's very good.
Okay, I'm batting 100 so far, so good. Except for one lady who said she thought maybe she'd like a little extra vinegar in hers. So everybody, see, it's like everybody has their taste, and that's what makes the difference. And that's what I was telling you. When you're making salad dressing, you'll come up with your own combinations of what you like, you know.
For me, it's a little bit sweet.
A little bit sweet?
I would put more feta in if it were me.
See,
I
now
just like
this is
some-
more feta. The other one was no feta. So, well, thank you for coming. We appreciate it. Okay, next up. Hi, and you are?
Kathleen.
From?
San Jose.
From San Jose?
Kozue from Japan.
Ooh. Now we're going to get a real opinion here. Here you go, ladies. That's ricotta cheese with mascarpone, a little bit of basil, and some orange marmalade. Do you like that? Oh, I got a all the way from Japan. An okay. It's good. Great. And how about some salad to go with that. So it kind of gives you a little bit of a treat. And I see one of my cameramen is indulging himself already. But that's okay. You know, we want everybody to be happy here today. You like that?
Yes, I like that.
Okay. I got an okay grape from Japan. Awesome. Thank you for being in our country.
Yes, thank you.
I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Oh,
yeah.
Very good.
Thank you. Thank you
you.
for coming. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, bye, girls. Have a fun day. Very good. So you like fruit. You like fresh fruit. I could tell. She has that fresh fruit look on her face, I think. So here, did you try one of these?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? You already tried one?
Yeah.
What did you think?
It was really good. The cream mascarpone stuff was like made it sweet,
Yeah.
and the peach apricot thing on top. I can't decide. Is that an
Apricot.
Yeah, it's an apricot.
It's kind of fresh.
Yeah, it made it taste real fresh.
Yeah, so maybe Mom will make it. One of those would be good for a
Yeah.
hot day after
Yeah.
swimming or something, you know? Refreshing. Well, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Okay?
Okay.
You have a good day.
Okay.
All right. Would you like some more salad?
Sure.
All right. This is an all-American girl. She eats salad. I bet your mom's real proud of you. You're a good salad eater? Good.
My dad always makes it for dinner.
Good. That's good. I'm glad. So what do you think of that one?
It's really good. I like the dried fruit in here. It makes it taste like extra refreshing and stuff.
I think we need to put her on TV. She's very good. Thank you. Thank you for coming, and have a wonderful day.
Okay.
All right, bye. Okay, next up. Come on, girls.
They both are interested in trying the cheese.
Okay, come on.
Come on, don't be shy.
What? Come on, but I want to talk to you, though.
You can talk.
You can talk. Come on, closer. I promise I won't bite. And we're talking to... What's your name?
Luca.
Huh?
Luca.
Her name's Lucca.
Beautiful, beautiful. And your name is?
Sadie. Sadie.
Sadie. Awesome. And where do you live?
Oakland.
Are you serious? You live in
Oakland, California.
Oakland, California. You know, my daughter lives in Oakland, California. She's a firefighter there. So I hope you never get to see her. But, you know, she's there. Okay? So she lives where you live. So we're going to let you taste this.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye. You can. Don't you want to tell me how if you like it or not?
You have to stand over there and take a bite, and then
Take a bite and tell me.
Tell the camera.
Turn around this way so we can see your cute face. Oh wait. We need a. Oh. We need a. Yeah, it's a little hard. So what do you think? Taste okay? Good. Oh, I'm glad. So you have a wonderful day. Did you have fun in the orchards? Yeah, I bet. You guys look like you had a wonderful day.
They got lots of fruit.
Oh, good. Come back and see us, okay? All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Mom, Dad?
Aunt
Mom?
and uncle.
Aunt and uncle? Nope. Come on down. Okay, yeah, why not? Come on.
Sure.
And you're?
Paolo,
And you're
from Los Gatos.
You're from Los Gatos. All right. I know Los Gatos. I was born and raised in San Jose.
Wow. Wonderful.
You like that?
Fantastic.
And you're from where? You're from Los Gatos, but originally
Los Gatos.
from
San Jose.
San Jose. Okay. Did you have some salad?
I sure did.
Want some more?
Now it's time for dessert.
Now it's time for dessert. I'm so glad. Did you enjoy it?
It was wonderful, yeah. Fantastic.
Thank you for
a lot of
coming.
fun.
We appreciate
Great for the kids.
Oh yeah, they're so cute. Beautiful, beautiful children.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, who's up? Hi, how are you?
Fine.
And you're from, and your name?
My name is Bharti.
I'm Poonam.
And I'm Kumar.
And you're from?
India.
India.
Bombay.
From Bombay?
Yeah.
Oh.
Originally.
Originally, but you live where now?
My son is
I live
here.
in San Jose.
And they're visiting you?
Yeah, she's visiting.
She's visiting us.
And
And
we
it's her
brought
birthday.
60th birthday. We brought her here today.
Because she
Oh, happy birthday!
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday. Okay, pass them out.
I don't have a candle. She really liked the farms.
I had already.
And
Thank you.
she always likes to watch fruit trees, and that's why this was her birthday.
Oh, I know that Andy would so appreciate you being here. I know, 'cause he definitely is the man who grows the most incredible fruit around.
Yes.
He really does. So I know that he really enjoys having you here. So
Yeah.
go ahead, give it a taste.
Taste good.
Yes, I know we don't have a candle, but
That's fine.
Cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice? Oh, good.
But I don't like this cream.
Oh, no, not used to that kind of cream.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Well, give it to your son. He'll eat it.
No, I will finish.
Oh! Did you have some?
Yeah, I had some.
Did you have one?
No.
No?
No.
I have no.
Oh, thank you.
Now I had a grandson, 3.5 months.
She came because we had a.
Oh, you?
No.
This
my,
one. He's
Your
my
wife,
son.
Yeah.
Your wife.
Yeah.
The daughter.
I'm not
No,
the daughter.
cousin.
I'm cousin.
Cousin, son, mom.
Yes.
Okay, we got that straightened out. Okay. Did you have some salad?
No.
Would you like some salad?
Sure.
Oh, sure. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Enjoy yourselves. Thank you for coming.
May I know your name?
Oh, my name is Judy.
Judy.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
Megan.
And Megan.
Nice to meet you, Megan.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. Happy birthday.
Same to you.
All right, well, we're going to cut off for right now and we'll be back, okay? Whoa, has this been a day? What do you think, Megan?
Exhausted.
Exhausted? I don't know, there must have been 500 people coming through here. They're just having a ball. But you know what? Today is lucky because it's a nice, cool day. You know, nobody's getting overheated. Everybody's enjoying themselves. They're out in the orchard. The kids are having a good time running around like, you know, kids should run around. And as you can see, so far, we don't have a whole lot left of what we brought out. There's still a whole nother group coming in. So by the time they get in here, everything's going to be a history. But they all enjoyed it, and I'm really glad that we were here today. I'm glad that you were here with me.
Thank you.
Thank you for being my bud. I appreciate it. And Megan is a nurse, so we had an extra backup just in case we had any problems. She was the nurse on duty. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you to my camera crew, and I hope they enjoyed eating because I know they did. I saw them. I watched them. And they had smiles on their faces, and that's important to me. And thanks to my husband, who is always there at my side helping me and dealing with everything that I have to deal with in life, which is mostly dealing with him. But anyway, that's another story. Anyway, we had fun. This is a beautiful, beautiful place, and I hope that you'll take a time one of these days to come and visit the orchards. They do a cherry. I did a cherry show. I did a peach show, and now we've done an apricot show. So who knows what's next? Maybe we'll find somebody else to light upon their orchards and create some good dishes. We made our bruschetta with the apricots and the cream, and I think everybody enjoyed that. We did the salad. As you can see, we had to get some extra plates because we had a lot of salad, but you can tell that was a lot of salad we started out with. So thank you for being with us. This is Judy Keys. This is Cooking for All Seasons, and this is the summer, and this is the apricot season, and we're so glad that you were with us. Thank you for being here. Oh, I didn't forget. Thank you, Andy. You're awesome. We're at Andy's Orchards. Thanks, Andy. See you next year. Bye. So now we're going to move on to the salad. So give me 1 minute, and I'll be right back with you. Sorry, but my nose itches, and I didn't want to. Sorry. Oh. It wasn't dripping, it was just itching. Okay. All right. Got it. Ready. Okay. Ready, Freddie. Hi. Okay. A salad for 500. Well, not really, but salad for a good 100, I would say. What do you think?
Right.